Right.
This is the beginning stages of a painting for me. It's a sketch I've done with number 2 hardness pencil, and I complete the whole drawing before I start painting. I'm doing this on watercolor paper, directly to the watercolor paper, which will be completed in watercolor. I do a pretty detailed drawing because I want to be able to see all of the details and not make it up. I'm using an actual reference photo, so I want this drawing to be as close to the reference photo as possible, so I don't have to have any guesswork when I go to put the paint in. And I'm doing my values at the same time, which means I'm doing the darkest areas first, and then the lighter areas will be more lightly sketched. The areas of the painting that are white will have less drawing on them. And when I'm completed with the painting, which I paint right over the pencil drawing, I erase the areas of the pencil that are on the white part of the painting. The other areas that are colored really don't show up unless it's just a light colored wash laid over a pencil drawing. That generally will show through a little bit, but because I'm using a fairly light pencil hardness, it doesn't really show up. Once the painting is completed, you don't see much of the sketch except in the areas of white. Because this is a watercolor painting, the white areas of the painting will be the white paper. So I don't want to make that look smudgy or dirty once I've completed the watercolor. So I will erase it, and that'll be areas in this area here, that'll be white fur. Areas along this area will be a white fur with a lighter tone in this area. Then this area would be, this would be white fur in here. So there would just be light strokes following, paintbrush strokes following the pencil drawing. Then the eyeball, I especially put a lot of detail into the eyeball because that part, and I do that last because I don't want to smudge it. I work from left to right as I'm sketching so that I don't sketch the part that I've first done. Then I go back and I'll reinforce in the areas that I want to be able to be sharper in image than I initially sketched them. So I will go back and reinforce areas that I want to show and then finish up on the areas that I didn't quite complete. But this will be more obscure in the painting, this part of the painting. Probably not quite as much detail. I also show the direction of the fur very clearly with my drawing. For example, in here, it's a lot more complex. The fur turns around because the leg is going out this way. This is the part of the body that follows the muscle of the animal, and the fur actually does turn. So you really do need to demonstrate that and not make it up as you go along. There won't necessarily be very much painting detail in that part, but you really want to show it so that it tells you when you're doing the painting and you're up close to it and you're not thinking about the overall image. You really want to make sure you've got your direction going. Also, if you're doing exacting realism, you really want a photo that gives you the detail. You don't make it up because you're following muscles and bone, and paying attention to the way the hair pattern goes shows you the direction where the muscles are being noted with the fur. Please like this post, bookmark this page, and come back soon and see how I've progressed. Thank you.